right, here we go. We're going to do more of the same that we've done the last few days. I'm going to just keep on calling on properties for you guys. Let me bring you guys up. H2O, Marcelo. There we go. Make sure my audio's here. Hey, what's going on? H2O.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Trent.
What can I do for you?
I just joined the live yesterday. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, but started finally making phone calls, which was interesting.
Excellent.
Yeah, I rang a few properties in Pflugerville, Texas. Yeah, the realtors weren't too eager to have. It was, what did they say? They want permanent people that are going to live in the property. So they weren't really interested in investors.
Okay.
I spoke to a realtor in New Jersey. They just the property just went under contract last week.
Good.
So yeah, it's been an interesting one. I joined your live yesterday, but it was pretty full on. Like, I was so busy. I had to go back to work. So I thought I'd try again today and see if we can finally get one.
Yeah, let's get you one. Let's go for it. I love it. That's great. So the realtors had said they didn't want anybody that was gonna live in the property. It's interesting. I would think.
So the two that I spoke to, the first lady Deborah, she said that they're not interested in out of town investors, and then the second person that I spoke to, a guy by the name of Moses, he said that they want people that are going to live in property. So I was like, so you're not really interested in investors? And said, no, not at the moment. I was like, okay. I don't know whether it was the accent or.
No, the accent should be. I mean, you got more. Your accent comes off more charming than it does anything else. So your accent's good. Like, that's a solid. Everybody loves that accent, so you're good there. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You're just let's try to get you something though that's got a little bit more pull. Okay, so we're going back to. We've done great in Baltimore. If you guys tell me in the chat, do you guys want to stay in Baltimore or do you want to go somewhere else? But what I like about Baltimore is our cash flow compared to the price to the rents are insane. So yeah. Okay, so you guys want to stay? Good, I'm with you. Okay, we're gonna stay in Baltimore because they are pretty good. Okay, so the dashboard, I already got some here. Let me just try to remember who we've given everything to. I put notes in the ones that I thought I handed off, but I don't think we handed this one off yet. Let's see. Deal. Let's check this one out. No, I don't think we have given this one out. Okay, so how's this one for you? Tell me your first name.
My first name's John.
John. Okay. So do you want to look into this one?
Yeah, which the only thing is I'm on my phone at the moment, so.
Okay. I will make the phone call. I see what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're H2O, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's try to call this guy. And guys, this is what I want you to do. I mean, the whole reason I'm doing this exercise is to show you. It's find it, call it. Like, let's not even mess around.
Yeah.
I like to look at a couple pictures, but while we're trying to call them, as you guys have seen, it's it's a pain in the butt to get these guys on the phone. So
it is quite difficult. You have to ring a few times. So
yeah, it's crazy. Like, they really make it hard. Hey, TikTok, if you guys want to join us, my Discord is in the links in the bio. We got about 26 people here hanging. That'll probably go to an audience of probably around 50 or 60. as we get cranking. But come join us here because you can jump on stage. You can ask me any questions you want. I try to look at my DMs in my chat, but I'm not too bright, so let's be honest. Okay, 484. Let's call these guys and see what's up. Okay, so it's not that same guy. Okay, because okay. I still need to call him. Jesus did a good job of tracking him down. You guys, I mean, you guys are awesome. This is another point of these Discords is building the community, right? So here we go. We're calling. You guys can hear that, hopefully.
You've called Nick Fatini. Sorry, I couldn't take your call. If you could please leave me a text message, I'll get back to you.
Does he have an accent too?
Yep, he sure does.
We might hit a slam dunk here. This is good. Okay, let's do that one again. You're from where? New Zealand, Australia, or England?
Australia.
Australia, okay.
Hi, you've called Nick Fatini. Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh, good. Now he's at least hanging up on us.
It's funny, two of the realtors are actually ranked today. They thought I was a scammer.
Call Nick Fatini. Sorry,
Yeah, no, that's kind of the deal. Okay, let me send him a message. I called him 3 times. Hey, Mick. Not Nick. It's Trent Kamerman. I'm calling about 1658 East 25th. Call me back as soon as you can. I need to chat with you. Okay, so I always send a text message to him that is kind of, it's almost one of those, do I know him? Do I not know him? And yeah. I got that from I used to work in a security booth at the entrance to a really high-end home development. And if people would wave to me, I'd be like, I guess I know him. I'll just let him in. And so the more you act like you already know the guy, the better. And he'll give you a call back. Okay, so we're gonna hang tight on that one. I'm gonna go to another one because I get tired of waiting for them. But let me just save this one so I know what we're talking about. Okay, I gotta make sure my do not disturb is not on. Good. Okay, so you want to try another one? Let's go with another one just so we can. I just want to get somebody on the phone. Waiting for them to call back is brutal. But I knew one thing I was having a hard time is remembering who was who. So let me go and make sure I at least mark him. Okay, new contact. And he's Mick. Put the address in. It was this one, right? Am I sharing my screen? Yeah.
Yep. There's that one.
Okay, cool. Okay, I got him dialed in. Let's try a different one. I want to get somebody on the phone now. Okay, so my notes didn't save. I didn't save my notes. Hold on just a second. Okay. And here, I'm going to give you this too. So this will be in your DMs. Again, we're still trying to figure out a good way to make this work. But there's the link for Wholesale Atlas. So you've got that. So if he doesn't call back during the live, I want you to reach back out to him, okay?
Yep, that's fine.
So that's going to be on you. All right. So let's see. Go back to the dashboard. Oh, and I just realized that there's a link. Okay, let's see. This one, 84. Let's look at it real quick. Let's see how bad it is. Okay, I don't love fix and flips. Are you guys on the same page?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, let's bail on that one. Okay, so boom. This one's not so bad just because it's its own little deal. Okay, they're not showing us inside, but it's pretty well kept up. The lawn's been mowed lately, so worth a phone call. Let's see. We don't have a name, but this is for John. Okay. Saved. Good. All right, let's call it. See what happens. Okay, guys, see how quickly we're calling? This is 2 in like 3 minutes, right? So let's see what happens. Got no name here, so we'll just.
Hello, you have reached Akia White with Four Stone Realty Consultants. Please leave your name, number, and brief message.
I'm going to try again.
Hello, you have reached Akia White with Four Stone Realty Consultants. Please leave your name, number, and brief message, and I'll be sure to return your.
How about be sure to answer the phone? How about that? Now we know why it's 246 days enlisted.
This is Akia.
Hi, Akia. How are you? I'm calling about Lathrop Avenue in Savannah.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm calling about your property, 17 East Lathrop.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give you a call right back. I'm actually on the phone with the client. That's why I didn't answer. So you could send me a text, but I'm gonna have to get back to that call.
Okay.
So I can't give you a call back.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, good. At least we made contact, right? So here we go. We're going to message her. This one. Okay, and again, guys, staying organized is huge because when she calls back, she's going to be on fire. Semi hates me already for calling too much. Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, so that's 2 irons in fire. Let's see if we can get one. Let me just go back here and make sure we've got her contact. Create new contact. I think she said her name was Akia.
Akia, yep.
Is that what you heard? Okay. So what I do is I do their first name and then paste the address. So when it pops up, I'll have that there. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Again, guys, I want you just to see how simple this is to just keep hammering them. Just keep on going. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this one's yours, right? Yep. And this one's yours. Let's make another note here. And guys, if you have wholesale atlas, this makes it 10 times easier because you can just I can send these the links to you, and you can just pull them up.
Ben, I did have a question about wholesale atlas.
Yeah, what do you got?
When you go into lead gen, how do you apply the filters?
Super easy. So here we go.
So do I set the filters in dashboard or no?
The filters in dashboard are just going to be filtering dashboard. So if I do sort by price, then it's going to go lowest to the highest.
Yeah, because I've always wondered. Well, mind you, I've only been on wholesale atlas for 2 weeks now, but
So
yeah,
now,
it is.
Go into lead gen. Let's just say we're going to go to Brockton, Mass. I always make the mistake of finding somebody to play small for this. Let me just do Atlanta. Okay, so if you went to Atlanta, then your filters, and this is really the main filter I use is price. And so
yeah, and it just has.
So you go sort by price. That's what I do, and I go low to high. But then you have to hit apply filters.
Apply filters. Yeah.
So
I thought so.
Yeah, it took me about a week to realize that. I'm like, I don't see it.
No, I've been using it like that, but I just didn't know if there was more filters. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So if you move over to Atlas mode, then you've got the more filters. Here's all the extra filters that you can do on the Atlas mode. And what's cool about Atlas mode is it just shows you cash flowing. If a property cash flows, it lets you know. Plus, you can go by cities or zip codes. It's just got more of a different, more filters that you can use. So I stay on the regular one. I don't really even go to Atlas mode that much.
Yeah, I'm on the basic as well.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, it's fine, and it's it keeps us going. Okay, let's go back to.
It's so easy to use.
Oh my gosh,
so easy.
So easy. Okay, let's see. So I changed my. Did I change it? Sort by price? No. Okay, so here we go again. So. Wait, this was yours? Now my notes are gone. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Let me just go back to the dashboard. Maybe okay, good. The notes are bad. Okay, we haven't done this one yet, right?
No.
130, 2100. Absolutely. That's a good deal. And good for construction. I mean, it's a brick building, so we're not dealing with sticks. Let's call John and see. We're doing better on realtors today. Yesterday, there was only one realtor for everything.
Yeah, it was Adam.
Yeah, he's a maniac. He owns that neighborhood. Okay, we're gonna try again. Here we go. And guys, again, this is the big issue with you can get defeated really fast because we're going into call number 4, but we've done call number 4 in under 20 minutes. We've been on, so I would say about 10 minutes, and we called 4. And this is what I want. I want you guys just to keep on calling. I don't want you to get. A lot of people are like, oh, nobody answers. It's like, no, don't focus on that. Like, focus on. I can keep dialing. There's 12 million different properties for sale right now. And so just make that your focus. Okay, here we go. I don't know anything about this property, but I'm calling it anyhow. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Is this?
Is this John? Parksley.
Okay.
How are you today?
Sorry, I was in a business meeting. What's up?
Oh, sorry, couldn't tell. Yeah, I wanted to see if you could tell me more about this property. There's no real pictures, and I wanted to know, is it a situation where it's hammered inside, or is it?
No, it's a tenant occupied property.
Okay. And how's the condition?
It was rehabbed in 2024. If you'd like to, I could send you the listing with all the details.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, if you could just text it to me at this number.
Text me your email address and I'll email it to you.
Okay, perfect. And then let's get back to your meeting, and then I'll take a look at it and give you a call back later.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, bro. I love when people answer their phone and let you know that they're busy. Like, how about this, Tony? Okay, so we're gonna send him. I'm gonna send him my email. Or here, give me your email, and I'll just DM it to me.
Yeah.
And I'll send you this link as well. I'm going to message you this link so you know that this is for you now. We've got going to email you.
Yep.
But if you need help, then feel free to call me and say, we're going to stage 2 here. The property was right, Parksley. Okay, so I've sent you, and I sent you everything, so you've got all that. Okay, so that's we got 3 of them. They're going to be calling back on some of them. Let's just hang tight, and I'll try to pull somebody else up, and we'll see what we can do for them.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks, Trent. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna hang tight for a little while, so hopefully some of these guys call back. So stay on stage, but you can just mute yourself and hang out.
All right, cheers. Thank you.
Later, bro. Okay, Marcelo. Or is it Marcello? Are you a Marcello or are you a Marcelo? You're mute. I know that much. We got the mute down.
All right, there we go. No, it's Marcelo. Marcelo is what I go by.
Perfect. All right.
Trent, we tried to call yesterday. The one, remember the I think it was 3227. Or are we gonna go with that, or just pulling up something new today?
Let's see. Let's check on it. Yeah, let's.
It's 3227 Ravenwood Ave.
And was that in Baltimore, right?
In Baltimore, yeah.
3227.
It was let me see. I don't know. I got a lot of tabs open. Yeah, here it goes. 3227 Ravenwood Avenue. It was like a break.
Got it. Okay, and again, guys, for me, if you DM me ever or anything, always, I don't remember anything because I'm old, and so always like put in the address and tell me where we're at on things. Give me a little synopsis. Okay, so where were we at? Did we never get a hold of Larry?
Yeah, we called them. We didn't have at that time we didn't have the guy's right number, but then someone on the chat was able to track the right number for him. I think I wrote it down or took a picture. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, it was it Jesus or Jesus? He on the chat was able to. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, he got the number, so I have it here.
Okay, just text it to me, would you, or just DM it to me so we can.
All right. Let's see. I'll put it on the main chat here. It's
yeah, that's
the guy was Adam Spritz or Spritz.
Oh, is this Adams? Because this is Larry Cooper here. Yeah, let's call Adam.
Oh, so was it a different company? Now who should I call then? Larry or?
Let's see. So this is
Maybe I got my
Alex,
wires crossed here.
No, you didn't. I think Larry works for Alex. AlexCooper.com. Was that the other number, or Adam?
No, the other one was Adam Spritz.
Okay, let's call Adam, because he had a bunch of these that we were looking at. Let's get a whole idea, and you can have this one. I'll put this for you.
So
but I don't know. This wasn't the number. This is the number you gave me, huh? Weird.
Yeah, well, someone on the someone on the chat put the Jesus put that on the chat, so maybe it was from another property, because I was kind of at work and I wasn't paying full attention. I kind of saw bits and pieces. So
here, let's try to call Larry. Let's call Larry and just see if this one's different. But Jesus, if you're here, let's call Adam too after this one. So that's Adam's, right? That's the 4.
All right, so I'll call Larry then.
Good, you can do it. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. So you're gonna call him. Great. Okay.
All right, so they were asking $60K for this one. Is that what it was?
I think 60. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think we did anything on this one. Yeah, but it's nice. It's one that we like.
Yeah. I mean, it looks in pretty decent shape. What else should I ask them? I mean, just
so we're just going to start off and just say, hey, I'm looking at this property. How's that neighborhood? It looks pretty clean compared to other neighborhoods I'm seeing in Baltimore. And he'll be like, oh, I'm not allowed to talk about the neighborhood, which I never will understand that. Just say, can you tell me the story on this? That's okay. Usually my go-to line is I always want the story. I want to know what's going on, and just say it looks like it was part of an auction. But see how. So again, these are all your clues of things to say. Auction online. It ended June 5th. Then just ask them. Say, is this still available? I saw that the auction ended on June 5th. I saw it's still online, but is it still available? That's probably that's your best opening line.
Okay, and then like to kind of finish the call, do I say that I'm gonna just check back with my team to see if we're interested, if it works, the numbers work?
Yeah, and just let them know you're new at this. This is you're a new investor. You got a team that's helping you out, that's running the numbers. I'll run some numbers and I'll get back to you about an hour and see if we can come up with something that will work for both.
All right, I'm gonna dial.
Okay, very casual.
Oh, Larry. Okay, here we go.
Just be as casual as you can.
4708.
Hi, you have reached Larry Cooper.
Right back.
I'm just gonna dial back.
Does anybody remember the name? Was it City View or City Watch or something like that for Baltimore? I'm just gonna look and see how it is.
Hi, you have reached Larry.
Yeah. No pickup on that one.
Yeah, just keep going. We did a few ways.
Who should I call now? All right.
Him. Call him back 4 times total.
4 times? All right, let's do it.
Yeah, and when he doesn't answer, just send him a text with your full first and last name. And let him know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably an office number and maybe they're not in, Or
Yeah, but we don't know for sure. So I hammer it until I get somebody to answer.
Hi, you have reached Larry Cooper. Sorry,
So
I am
what
not
you do now, this is the strategy. Send your first and last name as a text to him. Send him the address. Yeah, send him the address and just say, hey, trying to get a hold of you.
all right. Let's text them now.
Yeah, put your first and last name just so next time.
So annoying.
Okay, and then here's the do you have wholesale atlas or no?
Not yet. No, I'm using
Okay.
another software and Zillow as well.
Okay. What's the other software you're using? Prop?
No, I have X Leads.
Okay, sure. What I love about this is how quickly we can get on the phone. That's really all that matters to me. I'm
gonna get Wholesale Atlas as well, just since that's what we're using here.
Yeah, it's 10 times easier, and we'll put the promo code. You get 25% off the first month if you use my link in promo code. So it's
Okay.
bucks.
Does it do I put Trent or do I have to put like a specific code or?
It's the link that we're going to put it in the chat. You have to click the link. It will take you there, and then promo code. It will ask you for a promo code.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Yeah, I think you're going to be really happy with it. I think it pays for itself right away. Okay, so I sent you a link in your DM as well, and his number and his contact info. Okay, while you're doing that, let's search for another one for you. Okay, so that one's yours. Let's see where we're at. So let's
All right.
see.
I texted Larry.
Okay. Okay, so that was Raven. There's another one there. I thought. Let's see. Okay, so that's the one that we did for you. I remember we did that for somebody else. I don't remember who, but I know I did. Let's try this one. Okay, 134. It's 17. Normal rent's 42. Really good condition before we go. Oh, it is. Okay. So this is fine condition. Okay. So
Where'd you send it on the DM?
yeah. Oh, I sent it to Marcelo. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I'm just I'm a little lost here
you.
with Discord, just trying to see where my DMs are.
No, I'll send
here
you
it is.
Did you see the hi? You got it?
Yeah, okay. I got it.
Okay,
now.
let's see if Jesus, are you in here? Let's see if you came in this morning.
Oh no, Trent, you sent me the same one. I think you sent me the one we just called, the 3227. That's the link that.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I sent you that so you have, because you're going to follow up on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's so you have all the information. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the new one. But before we do that, let's call that Adam kid, because he seems to have this whole place wrapped up. And the reason we're going to call him is we're going to get information on what's going on in the neighborhood. He's going to be our guy. So, and his name's Adam, right? Okay, and the other guy said the listing's on the way. So, H2O, I think I checked your email. The realtor said that he sent you a listing. Okay, we're going to try, and it was Adam, right? Am I right? I'm not changing people's names. From Jesus, Marcelo.
Adam, yeah. Give me 1 second. Something happened with the stream here. It just shows blank. Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember what property he had though. Adam.
I'll find it.
I have.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to call him and talk to him because I'm going to. So this is a case where he has an auction house, and so we want to get to know him more than anything. So I'm not going to really worry about what one I'm calling on. I think this one might have been one of his. Let's see. No.
Destiny speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, there is Adam around.
He's not. He's currently on vacation. But if you have a question about any of his listings, we'll be happy to assist.
On vacation? What a slacker! I don't get that.
Oh, darn it!
Well, hey, I've been searching. I'm actually new to this whole game. I'm an investor, but I've been searching properties in Baltimore, and his name keeps coming up. It's like he's the one that's got kind of a stranglehold on all these properties. So I wanted to see, is there a way I can get a list of all of his stuff?
Yeah, they're all on our website at ashlandauction.com.
ASLAND auction?
Yep, and then the word auction.com.
Perfect. And then can you give me just, I mean, I'm a moron, so bear with me. What how do you guys acquire these? Is this something you guys just get them super cheap and then you auction them, or what is the?
Well, we're hired by sellers. We're hired by the sellers, owners, or banks or law firms that do foreclosures, or the city. We auction off properties for the Housing Authority of Baltimore City on occasion. They come in like batches, so right now just have to finish one, so we don't have any right now. But they come from all over the place. We are hired as the seller's agent to represent the seller, and then auctioneers.
Wow,
do the auction.
That's amazing. Okay, and you guys are all over the place. You're Maryland, Washington, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Florida.
Yes.
Okay. Is Adam, is he one of the owners, or is he just one of is he like just a contact?
Yes, he's the broker and the auctioneer, so he's the guy in charge.
He's the main guy. Okay. When do you think he's back from vacation? I would love to just bend his ear a little bit and try to understand what you guys do. It's really impressive.
Yeah, I am not entirely sure. We're a small business, so even if he gives us I'll be back on such and such, it's not really a guarantee.
Okay,
things change.
That's a good place to be.
Sometime next week.
Okay, I'll try him in a week or two.
Sure when, yeah.
No, for sure. Hey, thank you so much.
Always shoot him an email. He's the kind of person who's always working.
Okay.
So even if he's not able to answer a phone call, he can, he'll be checking his email.
Okay, and what's his email?
It's Adam, ADAM, at ashlandauction.com.
So clever. Okay, and what's your name?
Destiny.
Destiny, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your help.
You're very welcome. You take care.
Okay, see ya. Okay, guys, that's a treasure trove of so when he gets back, I'm going to give him a call. I'm going to learn what he does and have him figure out how he does it. And then maybe that's another business we can start, taking down. and find areas that we know that we could do the same thing with. So that's a back burner kind of a thing. I'm going to save it, but yeah, that's kind of cool. So, hey, Marilyn, can you make sure you save that in the notes and remind me that we need to call him next week sometime. So I'll give him a week or two and we'll check in with him. Great lead, though. Okay, and guys, I mean, we got that just by looking around and getting on and trying to make phone calls to people, and because of Jesus, and Jesus walked with $20. So cool. Okay, H2O, you got did you get the listing from him?
Yeah, I did. I just sent you the link.
Okay, I'm gonna share it with everybody just so. Okay, so he's on. This is Investor Lift. Oh no, it isn't. Okay, look at all those pictures. There's none. Okay, so hit him back and just say, hey, thanks so much for the link. I know you're in a meeting, but there's no pictures. And then say, what the? No, don't say that. But yeah, just say, thank you so much. I don't have any more than what I had before. Can you send any more pictures? Love
Okay.
to see.
Well,
you know,
yeah, I'll send that to him now.
Okay, cool. But keep in touch with him. You're going to have to ride him a little bit. He knows that it's an investment opportunity, so you can go at him as an investor. That's no problem.
Yep.
All right, good.
All right, geez, thank you.
You bet, bro. Take it easy. Okay, so cool, guys. We're cooking with fire right now. I mean, did we close any deals yet? No, but we're getting. I mean, this thing could be big, but this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to start thinking outside the box. Find what people are doing, and see if there's a way that we can either help them replicate it, because they're only doing it in 5 states, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states. Yeah, we got a bunch more states to go. So that's kind of cool. And it's a new way of doing things. It's a new way of trying to find stuff. And here's a whole bunch of properties to call on, organized for us, and we know what their bids are. And so yeah, we've got a better idea what's going on. I'll put that in the chat. You guys can go bananas with that too. Okay, back to Wholesale Atlas. Let's take a look. Okay, so Marcelo, that's 2 for 2, and we struck out. Let me go back to our main. Okay, so that's when we called on this one. Wait, that was. I got just look and see where we're at. Okay, so I need to update my notes on this one. This is whose? Is that it? Yours? Why is my H2O? Is that one yours? That we just got that? I think it is.
Yes, that is.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Every time I do the note, I forget to save, and then okay. So let's go back to the dashboard. These are the ones we've saved that we looked at that we liked. Okay, I don't think anybody has this one yet. 140, 2200, normal runs 1500. Okay, it's good. It's on for 183 days. Okay, Marcelo, I think we're on you, right? We still haven't gotten anything. What we're going to do is I'm going to get, we're going to do these things, and I think I'm going to give you 3 of them that you can call on and follow up with. Or if we get one where we talk to the realtor and we make a connection, that's kind of the fair way to do it, so everybody doesn't have to wait. Okay, so you like this one, Marcelo? You're on mute, Marcelo.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. What is it? Is that
Yeah, it looks like that little corner store. Tenant rented whole building, currently is a grocery store. It has 2 apartments upstairs with 2 bedrooms each. So the rent's $1,500, but I'm sure that grocery store pays more than that. So this is one that you get a lot to talk about this one. You want to do this one?
Yeah, I can't see the details there. It's what is
Tenant rented the whole building. Currently, it's a grocery store and has 2 apartments upstairs with 2 bedrooms each.
all right. Yeah, what is it? 2001 West Pratt Street.
Yeah, and I'm going to send you the link. That'll make it easier. You have PropStream, or you're signing up with it. Okay, so this is our latest link is this one, and you're going to call on Ian Guanaping, a very Oklahoma name. Not really. You got all the info?
Let's see. God, looking it up here. Okay, it just came up. Call. What name do you have there as the contact? I have a
Guangpen Ayam. So Zayam. Exum. You don't have to worry about their name. Just say, I'm not even going to attempt to try to say your name. Make that part of the fun.
Did you message me because I can't see the like. Oh, here it is. I think.
Yeah, I sent you a link.
Okay, I got it. All right, here we go. Let's give him a call. Sean. Okay.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know how to say it.
90361.
Here's the name, guys. Oh, hey, just go to link to my bio. AI business. It's a Discord. Discord, if you're 12, you know what it is. It's a gaming kind of platform, but we're using it for meetings. It might stand for, just click the Sandstorm and it'll say join for free. Sorry, I don't look at these chats too much and I need to start doing it. I missed it. What's the new way? Rocky, join the Discord. Come out in here. The new way of doing things is Wholesale Atlas. And there's the link in my bio for that as well. Wholesale Atlas just makes things super, super simple. Trying to give you guys a demo later on. And just be curious, Marcelo. Like, wait a minute. So what's the rents here and all that stuff?
Yeah, no one's picking up today.
That's pretty standard. Hey, anybody on stage that has their mic on, can you mute it?
Leave your message for 410.
And so it's going to be standard operating procedures. If people don't answer, just text them your full name and then call them one more time. Sometimes that
3 calls, 1 text.
And then 1 4th call. Yeah. And keep in mind, guys, I mean, realtors are not as obsessed as we are. We are going after, as many things as we can. Tiandre, you can get POF with us if you want to JV with us. Marilyn is going to, oh, there we go. Marilyn she's got you. Marilyn, you're amazing.
Please leave your message for.
I'll text them.
Yep, give the text and your full name. Okay, so does that give you 2 or 3 call on to focus on today?
I think that's 2, but I mean,
Okay.
if anyone else wants to go up, you know, that's fine.
Okay, it's 2 enough.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving you a third.
All right, I'll take a third.
I figured.
Okay.
Stingy. So stingy. Kidding. Okay, let's go back into our little. There's the convenience store. This one already has. Paul is doing it. We're waiting on that one. I don't know if Paul's in here. Let me know if anything happened with yours. Let's see. Close my chat so I can see. Paul. Okay, so let's see. So I know that's his because that blue door, I remember that. This one is somebody's. Manny's. We'll see what happens with that one. Okay, I didn't. 2,200. Marcelo? You like it?
Just a second. Yeah, I'm just getting this text sent really quick.
I multitask. Sorry. Okay, good. This one needs a little bit of work, so we got a reason to go low on a cash offer with this one. Marcelo's like, slow down.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm good.
Too much.
All right, where's the? Oh, that.
So,
I mean, oh,
not
okay.
not horrible. And I mean, we've got a lot of things we can complain about, which is really nice. So let's make a phone call. Here we go. Oh, let's see. First time buyer opportunity. Okay. All right. Let's call Kiri Martinez. And I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to give this one to you. So I'm going to give notes. This is Marcelo's. So when we check back in, we can. Oh, it's saving. Okay, and I'll send you this link as well. That link's going to be in your DMs to make your life easier. And once you get Wholesale Atlas, they'll just pop up, so you'll be able to find them.
Okay, there we go.
Those are 2 separate ones. Send them back to back. I'm going to just refresh. And you're calling Kiri. Kiri.
It's not letting me open up the. Let's see.
What are you trying to do? Let me know and I'll help you.
It just says the server crashed. I think it may. Oh no, yeah, serviceless function has crashed. I don't even know what that means, but.
In the Discord?
No, the link that I'm trying to open up in the DM with the property address.
Here, I'll make it easier. Let's I'll give you the address. I'll put that in there. That's in your DM now, and here is the agent.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
All right, 23 North Morley Street. Let's give him a call. Kiri Martinez. I guess all the realtors are on vacation.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box.
He sent
that
it
has
straight
not
to
been set up
voicemail
yet.
that
Please
time.
try your call.
Good. That's good. That means they're alive. They'll be like, I was on the phone.
Yeah.
I always just say, oh, sorry, I didn't think it was going through on my side.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available at the time.
Do a text and just tell her your first and last name and the property you're calling on, her or him. I don't know if Carrie is a boy or a girl. We'll say they, just to say.
Is that Carrie? "23 North Morley Street."
Yep.
All right. All right. And Trent, when you're this search that you're doing on Wholesale Atlas, what filters are you using? Did you share that information?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you real quick. It's super simple. The way Wholesale Atlas works is you don't search. You go to
Yeah, see, that's the message that I that I kept getting for some reason. I don't know.
Good. Hold on just a second. Hang on just a second. Let me just pass this on to the guys. Let me log off my bag and I'm going to just log all of mine off and then log back in. Get everything open. Well, that's going to make the day pretty boring. Can't have my main tool. The other. Hey guys, everybody else that has Wholesale Atlas, can you log in? See if you're having the problem we're all having.
Yeah, mine's having the same trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not working for me either.
All right, nationwide down. Let's give them a call real quick, just so they know. That just happened. Bye, guys. Sorry. Let's let them know. 891.
Please leave your message for 9178.
Three. Here. Okay, so we might have to go back to old style of doing things. Shoot, that's a bummer. Okay, I alerted them so they know that something's going on. Okay, so Marcelo, you got 3 to babysit. Just make sure, like I would text them every like 10 minutes. I have no problem. I want you guys to hammer people. The whole point is the easier we make it for them to get a hold of us, the better off we're all going to be. Okay, so really don't be shy. Don't feel like you're bothering them. None of that crap. Like let's go after it like it's like something you really want, because it is something you really want, because there's potentially an assignment fee at the end of it.
Yeah, I'll also see if I can get an email and email them, because I know realtors, you know, they're pay
For
attention
everything.
to email,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
cover all your bases.
And Wholesale Atlas gives you the email too. So anything I sent you will have the email. So just so hammer them. Just like, hey, I need to know more about this place. Come on, give me a call. And it's funny, that also builds rapport, because then you become that pain in the butt guy that keeps on calling. And they're like, what? And you're like, nope.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, as they say.
Amen to that. Okay, perfect. You got your homework. Everybody else is kind of screwed. Sorry about that. But let's go old school, and I'll try to find some. We'll go the old way, and see what we can do. All right, buddy. I'm going to put you down into the audience. Thanks so much. Okay, Johnny, what's up? How are you? You're on mute.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, so I just got off the phone with the realtor a few minutes ago on a property. Let me see if I can get the address here. I texted it to you in the messages.
All right. Get out.
Yes. Get your opinion on that one, see what you think. It's got
Okay.
central heat, it's got window air conditioning, and the unit's like 2 years old.
Okay.
And even though the pictures don't show it, there is a refrigerator and a stove.
Okay, cool.
And its rent is $14.56 right now till May of 26. They just signed a new lease.
All right, let's check the pictures here. Okay.
Looks pretty clean. I asked in July, it had a contingency. So he's supposed to send me, what do you call that? Whenever somebody's going to get a loan, a conventional loan, the things that didn't get approved.
Like pre-qualification or?
No, there was something wrong with the house. So,
like, so it's contingent on the inspection?
Contingency. He's going to send me the contingency report. I guess that's what it's called.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang on 2 seconds. Everybody's got an issue with something real quick. I gotta do something real quick. Bear with me. Sorry. Okay. So, and what have you? And what did? What? Where are they at? Are they pretty motivated, or what's going on?
I don't really know if they're real committed to get rid of it, because it's been on the market for like 307 days.
Okay. Okay, we're back. So Wholesale Atlas should be back for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in here just to. It's so funny you get dependent on something and then it's so much better. Johnny, are you a school teacher?
No.
You sound like you're in a gym.
I'm in a mall.
Oh, in a mall. Okay. Same difference.
Yeah, I'm trying to break up the monotony of like being at home all the time, because you know what you do whenever you're at home? You sit and watch television.
That's smart. You're getting yourself out of the habit. That's smart.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I go to the library or somewhere.
Yeah, just anywhere. I like that.
Yeah.
I've got a man cave that I can come to. Okay, so so have you made any offers yet, or we're just in the preliminary?
I'm just in the preliminary. I tried to get a hold of him yesterday and couldn't. We kept playing phone tag. Finally got a hold of him this morning, and he's supposed to send me that email, and then I guess I'll do the offer right after that. I was going to do the cash offer and do the subject to
Okay,
or
if we do
seller
the cash
finance.
offer, let's go a little
Seller
lower.
financing.
I like
Yeah.
65. I like 65. Let's go 50%. I've asked them to potentially change that. So, and then you said rents are 1,400.
They're getting 1456 right now, and they just renewed May, so they've got a year left basically.
Okay, so I'm going to call it just 1,400. But 56 would be a nice surprise down the road. Okay, the PITI 663 will cash flow positive if we can get it at that price for $457 a month. Ignore your
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so if we can do it at that price, again, that's half of what they're asking. So
65.
You have wholesale outlets or no?
I do. I got rid of PropStream.
Okay, so yeah, let's go in. Let's mirror what I'm doing, just so you can have this and you can save it in your dashboard.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go 6,500 on the cash
65,000.
deal. Sorry, 65,000. Yeah, we're really lowballing now. But we're gonna play the game in order to get to their asking price, and the only way to make this thing cash flow, do this is we're gonna go their down payments 5%. We're basing this on a rent estimate of 1,400, and we're going to pay them $350 a year for the next 10 years, $350 a month for the next 10 years.
At 0%.
At 0%. And so go into your advanced mode.
Mm-hmm.
And so put this at 10 years. Okay, and we just leave that blank, so that will be 0% interest. And that will cash flow us. We'll get a cash flow. So the beauty of this offer is we got room, because we're still we're killing it. We're at 89% at this price. If they say yes to this price, it's done. We can sell it, no problem. This is great.
Yeah.
But if we have
and he's got another one just similar to it, just a little bit nicer. So if we can make this one close, then we might be able to do the other one too.
Yeah. So anything that if you can get away from changing, you don't want to change the down payment, or the last thing we want to change is the payment per month. But we can always go up on this. Okay. I think I've told you this before, but if we go to 140, another 1,000, the sneaky thing to do is keep this at 6,500.
Yeah.
They're still at 89%.
Yeah.
So you've got room on the purchase price to move around. Now, here's what's cool in advanced mode is we're going to be able to also tell them, hey, and in that 10 years, when we're all done, I'm going to balloon out $91,500. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love that number because it helps people realize oh, wow, wait, so over that time it's gonna be paying off that 140, but in the end,
Exactly.
I've got something to look forward to. It's kind of money in the bank. That's what I tell people. I'm like, hey, you're gonna get that payout every month for the next 10 years. And then you're going to be so stoked because at the end of that 10 years, we're gonna pay you $91,500, and that really makes people happy. They're like, "Oh wow, really?" And it's like, yeah. So a lot of times they think we're scamming them, but then they see that and they're like, "Oh, sweet."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's going to be awesome. Do you want to?
I haven't got any word yet from the 2528 AISQUITH. You remember that one?
I don't.
She gave me a couple of days ago.
I believe that it is. Let's look at it real quick. So what is it? 2528?
Yeah, AISQUITH.
Oh, ask quick. That's right. Okay, and you haven't heard back from them?
I have. I got a message just a little while ago. They're talking about it.
Oh, good. Okay. So, and where were we at on that one?
I put in the offer for the cash and the seller finance, and did exactly what you said.
Are you doing those at the same time?
No, I sent them two separate ones, and then I sent a text explaining what I'm doing.
Okay. And you could, I mean, if you want to, let's run the numbers real quick. Seller finance in that advanced mode, and you can send them like, just wanted to remind you that at the end of that 10 years, I'm going to send, we will pay out whatever the amount is. What did you come up with?
I think that one was like $300 a month that we were going to give them for 10 years at 0%.
Okay. And when you talk to them, you never say 0%, right?
No, I don't say that. I know that's a bad word.
Yeah, it's always like some percent. We don't know. Yeah.
No,
so
I just say we're gonna pay it off in full in 10 years. Just leave it at that.
Yeah, and say if you want to, you can send them an email and say, hey, just a reminder, at the end of that 10 years, I will be paying you $82,750 as a balloon, because that's sometimes that's a real, people really like that. So.
Yeah, I caught that yesterday whenever you were talking about that. That was pretty smart. So I've made some notes about that.
Okay, cool.
That tells them like where you're at 10 years. Like this is how much I'm gonna get.
I mean, that's a great number if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you know that there's a windfall coming in 10 years.
Yeah.
$82,000. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need another one or are you good?
That's the only other one right now. The other ones I'm still working on. I've got a list of them that I've called.
Okay. Well, don't go like into Claire's and start looking around for earrings or anything, because that'll be a total time suck.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff. All right. Let me know how it goes. Take it easy.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, now we got Wholesale Atlas back. Let's okay, let's who's got a camera? The next person to bring their camera up comes on the stage. Anyone? Oh, Jesus, you're here. Come up here. Thank you, sir. We called on that. Did you see that? Jesus. Okay, no Jesus. SW, I saw you. You can come up. Oh, Jesus is. Oh, it's a battle. It's a battle now. And Jesus is dressed for it. Okay, Jesus, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a link of what you did for us. Were you here earlier?
Yeah.
So here's here's the website for that auction house. So it's kind of a cool deal. I'm sending that to you in your DMs as well. Pretty cool. Great. Thank you for finding the number, and you got us right in. He's on vacation, so they let us also know the best way to get a hold of him. So that's perfect. Well
Yes,
done.
sir.
Thank you for thinking outside the box. That's the difference.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely. I just wanted to bring you up and recognize you for being smart.
Thank you for that. I today, I guess I haven't done any calls yet, but
What?
I did put him into that workflow. I need to call back this realtor from yesterday.
Bro, get off that workflow. Get on the phone. Wait, where are you? You're East Coast, right?
No, I'm West Coast. It's just that I work overnight. I sent you that message. I was like, I'm gonna be working graveyard.
Okay, I'll let you off the hook. Only 9. I'll give you that. Okay, good.
Yeah, but no, I do need to call him back just because that realtor seemed really friendly. It was a probate property in Arizona.
Yeah.
He said he was open to like a double close. I said, I'll call him back or whatnot, and thinking about giving him a call back and letting him know maybe that probate property wasn't a ideal for us, but if he had anything else, because he was really open, like he was just chatting away. He was like, "Oh, we can't do an assignment like most of these investors are calling to do," and he was just giving me all the everything. He just spilled the soup, and then he's like, at the end of it, he's like, "Oh, well, if you know anybody, or we are open to the double close," and so.
Well, put that in your notes too, to call him often and just check in, okay? Because that's how you build these friendships. It's really important.
Okay.
All right, bud. Good job. Okay,
Thank
SW.
you.
Later, bro. SW. What's up?
Okay, so got that deal on Polk Street that I've been working on, and we checked it out, and your team said to renegotiate.
Okay, they always do, because again, we are 100% trying to get these deals sold. And what happens on our side, just so you guys understand, is we get beat up by the buyers. Okay, so you're Polk. I'm trying to find it. What's the address? I'll just search it up.
It is. Let me see. 1102 North Polk Street in Amarillo.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's the one we called on. And so what did we offer?
67.
Oh, and yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why did we go so high? Remind me why we went so high.
So I think you called her and she said they turned down a 65 offer or something like that.
Oh
60
yeah.
offer.
So yeah, because and then do we cash flow?
It's still cash flow, I think, with 20 grand rehab.
Well, that's right. And we're still at 23%. Let me reach out to them real quick. Did she accept that offer or no?
Yeah, she did accept it, and she just wanted proof of funds. She wanted a letter from my bank for proof of funds with my name on it.
Yeah, well, with your name, or you can say we're partners too if you want to, but that's the way we JV. I'm going to send this to them just so they know it cash flows.
Yeah, your team, they said 49 would be the highest at that, is what they were trying to tell me to renegotiate.
Hang on, I'm just sending them I have to tuck them into it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I told him let's go with the 67. So we'll send you POF. It's going to be my name on it, so we're going to be like we'll partner up. I mean, do you want to partner up with us, or?
Yeah,
I think you already. Yeah, you already signed the JV and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I have another deal. If you have time, check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is 108 North Tennessee Street.
Okay.
In Amarillo.
Okay, Kate's got the marching orders. We're good.
Awesome.
Again, it's going to be a tough sell, but I want to put it in there and really highlight the fact that it's $686 positive cash flow. So that's where we'll start. More than likely, when we market it, people decide what they want to do as repairs. So I'm not going to even put that in. So
okay.
That can help. Okay, so yeah.
So this one was listed. It was listed for 60 when she was about to go into foreclosure, and then she said she got more time and made and rose the price to 80. And then I came in and offered her 50, and she hasn't got back to me. It's been like 2 days, so I'm assuming that's a no.
Okay, so you're seeing what I'm seeing here? They have $47,000 in a loan.
Yeah.
47 in two loans. They got two mortgages. So this is definitely a mortgage takeover. So this is a sub 2. I don't know why it's not recommending that. So what I do in the situation is hang tight. And just let them know we'd like to take over their loan. I don't want to give them any down payment. So the offer price would be, so that would be the offer price is 46. That's what this is all 38,964 and 7. That comes out to 46,000. So I'm saying a down payment or nothing. The calculator doesn't let us do a zero down payment. Do you think the rents are fair? Is that right?
Probably about there.
Yes. So we're only $300 a month. And so the cash flow should come in. Yeah, you're getting $400 a month. Yeah, this is fine. Again, ignore that because that's not the deal. Yeah, just let them know. Say, hey, I know you guys want money for your place, but we're here when you're ready to just let us take over the mortgage. We'll take over your responsibility of the mortgage. you guys can just walk away, and you're still going to owe your realtor. But if we can talk the realtor into taking a $500 payment, we will pay the realtor, and that'll be that. So that's what I would suggest in this situation.
Okay. Well, I can give her a call. It needs a new roof too. Does that affect anything? Yeah.
Yes and no. I mean, we've got. I'm just trying to figure out how much equity we have in here. So it's obviously not worth 80,000, but is it worth? Let's see. I mean, this is a wobbler. Like, the more I'm looking at it, just because what I want to do is see what things are going for in the area. Zillow. Check the neighborhood map. Where's the neighborhood map? They don't have one. Oh, there it is. So in the area, this one was yours.
Okay.
114, 115. Yeah, we're still okay. These are all 87, 133. Yeah, I mean, if we can get them for 46, basically. And again, it's not telling we're going to pay them 46,000 because we don't want to do that. We want to come in and take over the loan because that loan is what's valuable to us. At 3.9, this one's 6.2, but it's only $7,000. We can pay that off if we want to. But we like that low interest rate, and that's what we can tell them. It's just like, hey, the most attractive part of your house is the interest rate. Even let's see what it looks like, even with a where's the repairs rehab cost? Let's put 5K in rehab. See if we still cash flow. Yeah, it doesn't really affect it too much as long as we're coming in with literally just with ask the realtor to take $500. Yeah, but this is all a really the way you pitch this is very gently and very with a lot of compassion. And so it's like, hey, I know you guys are on borrowed time. It's going to get to the point where they're going to go into foreclosure again. And ask them for a really important. Ask them for a mortgage statement, so we know exactly what the numbers are. And you can just say, "Hey, I'm basing everything off these numbers." But yeah, it's really important to get the mortgage statement and just say, "We're here. This offer doesn't expire." And believe it or not, on the day that they're going to lose their house, they give you a call and you come in and take over the loan. Are they in arrears at all? It must be.
I'm not sure.
So find that out too. They might be behind because the only reason you get foreclosed on is if you're behind. So if they're behind, then it's not worth it. This is a wobbler at best. But if they're behind it all, then just move away from it.
Okay.
All right. Take it easy.
All right. Thank you very much.
You bet, buddy. And yeah, keep in touch with Kate. We're going to put that on. Once you get a contract, we'll throw it on Investor Lift and start trying to get it sold.
Okay. Awesome.
Later.
Thank you.
All right. Israel.
Hey, could you hear me?
Yeah. How are you?
Good. I'm on my phone right now, so I kind of camera doesn't work on it.
No worries. What's going on?
So I texted you yesterday. I have this property that I was looking at. It's over in. Do I type it in the chat or do I just send it out to you?
I'm gonna pull it up because I saw your messages and I think I responded, but.
Yeah. So pretty much, I just spoke with him, and the lowest the owner will do for cash is 120. The property's up for 135, right? And pretty much they had already like an offer for seller finance where they were going to give him the 135, but they ended up backing out.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Cleveland, is that right?
Yeah. 9720 Pratt Avenue.
Yep, pulling it up. I still sharing my screen? Okay, I'll just try to hide the address the best I can. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at this. So nice. I mean, it's rentable for sure. What, any roof issues? Any water? The water heater looks pretty new.
No, it doesn't have any problems. I asked him about that. He said that, you know, pretty much everything that's on the site is how it is right now.
All right. Okay, they're paying $1,358. And so, did you offer seller finance to them?
I asked him if he was open to it. He said yes, to just send him a message or an email with either the cash offer or the seller finance, so he could send it over to his client.
Okay. So there's nothing we can do with his. He's got a revolving line of credit, so it's at 7%. So he owes about $60,000 on that. So that's super good to know. He thinks this is okay. What cash offer did you make?
I haven't made a cash offer on it yet.
I think his number, to be honest, is 60 grand, because that's what he owes here. I bet that's where I would start at, like 55,000.
Or cash offer,
or yeah. The reason we're going to go that low is we just want to get the ball rolling, and just, you know, and tell him, you know, his rents are what, $1,358.
Yeah, he says he has a tenant in there right now for paying $1,358 a month.
Okay, so that would make it so, and he's asking 135, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we got to do is tell him, hey, I really appreciate the price you're trying to get, but in no world does that cash flow positive at all.
Yeah, he let me know that, but that, you know, his client, he's not really making any sense with what he's asking, and he said he wouldn't take anything that wouldn't make more than $1,358 a month.
Well, it's not going to make anything because he owes $60,000 on a loan, and so we're not going to do seller financing for him. I would
What
say
what website is that you're using?
This is a Wholesale Atlas. This is here. We'll put it in the chat for you. It's probably the easiest way to do all your searches and everything. It's got a
I'm seeing it right now, and I mean, it has everything on it. So yeah,
it's so easy.
Might have to get that.
Yeah. So go. Yeah. There's the link in the chat. If you use my link and then put in my promo code, you get 25% off the first month. So if you hate it, you're not in for the full $75. But
all right, yeah, I'll write it down right now.
Yeah, you won't hate it. Yeah, I'll DM it to you too, so you have it.
Okay, thank you.
DM that to Israel, so he has the link, so he doesn't have to write it down. Yeah, so here's the deal: when people are stubborn like this, time is going to change their mind. But you've got to say, and you got to be really confident with your offer, and say, hey, I know he's going to hate this offer, but the best I can do is probably, I mean, for this guy to get any money out of this. So we got to think about his mindset. His mindset is he has a $60,000 loan that's going to be due when this sells. So if we can think about him getting a little bit of extra money, maybe we do go at 60. Let's go to 70. 70,000 is the best that I think we should offer. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, and you can say the only way to make it cash flow positive is at 70,000. Otherwise, it's
70,000 cash. So yeah, there's no way that it could be a seller finance then, right?
No, because he's got a $60,000 balance, and so it would have to be a hybrid of some sort. And that hybrid, we would only be paying him monthly on what is assumed the value of this house. And so he thinks it's 135. I think it's probably, let's see. I go to Zillow and I go down to the neighborhood map. And so these are you can tell them there's nothing in your neighborhood going for that price. The best I could find in your whole neighborhood. So this is the property here, 135. Next door is 64, 20, 28, 49, 58. Like there is nobody at his 135 anywhere. So he either is just testing the water.
He's had this listing up for 280 days. So I think it's just him being a little bit stubborn on it.
Yeah, and just say, and you can, be an authority with these guys and just be like, hey, let me paint a picture for you guys. You want this price. As an investor, I can't buy this place because it doesn't cash flow. And so I've done numbers, and to make sure it cash just flows just a little bit so it's attractive, we know it's cash flowing a lot, $400 at our price. This is the price I can give you. I can't give you anything more. And so everything in your neighborhood, there's nothing at that 135. Everything else is 20, 28, 49, 58, 46. They're 91. None of these are supporting. The comps don't support your price at all, and I think you know that. And so that's my offer, and I'm moving on. So you just set your offer.
Send them out the offer and just move on with it, pretty much.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I refer to it as setting time bombs. And so if you set a time bomb on this one, and you say 70,000 is the best I can do, we like it because we can sell it. It cash flows $480. It's a 35% cash on cash. That's sellable. Anything else, like if we even came up to 100 grand, did you see where we were? Negative. Right? And
yeah, I'm looking at it.
Just so you know, and this is what's cool about this calculator, is you just pop in numbers and you can see, okay, well, at 90, does it do anything? Yeah, at 90, it gets to 340. But so now we know our wiggle room. We want to start at 70, but we know our wiggle room is up to 80, maybe 85. But they're not even budging. They don't think that it's worth any of that. There is a tenant in there, and the tenant's got a lease, right, for the next year. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I believe so.
So that's huge. So that we know that the first year we've got a tenant in there, and they're paying a little bit below market because the rents are probably about 14. But yeah, just be an authority on this. Don't let them push you around. And the realtor knows that the seller's being kind of a stubborn guy, but it's empty. And so it's like, hey, how much money? Well, no, it's not empty. It's got a renter, so you can't use that argument. But yeah, you just, for him, it's silly for him to sell. If he's got a renter in there for $1,300 a month, like next year, I mean, over this year, $1,300 a month times 12. He's going to make $15,000. So
yeah.
So throw in your offer and then move on. It's just a time bomb. You might hear back from him in like 3 months. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just had a question about like kind of how you would go about it. So,
No, and that's and what I really want. I think as long as your day is focused on making phone calls. Get in these deals, make an offer, get out. Like just keep on doing that because those offers they stay alive while you're still looking for other things. I feel like a lot of people make an offer and they're like, well, I'm waiting for I don't want to move on because I don't want to get confused. I'm waiting for the realtor to call me back. And it's like, no, that realtor doesn't care. He's going to call you back when they're hungry. He's not going to call you back. So it's like just make it, leave it, forget it, set the time bomb, and move on.
Alrighty, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, thank you for your input on it.
All right, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, take it easy. All right, I'm bringing people up. Just jump.
Oh shit!
What is that?
It was on both computers. But So I've got this house for you.
Your brother, right? Your brother is, who's your brother?
He's not my brother. He's my partner as well, Silas.
Oh, your partners.
Oh, not like that. Not like that.
Oh, that's hey. We're good with
But
whatever.
I've got this house.
Who's your?
Mark.
Who is it?
Silas, the SW. He was up earlier.
Oh, SW. Okay. Oh, you were sitting right next to him, you little chicken. Why were you sitting right next to him?
I didn't. Too many roosters in the hen house.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'm glad you guys are partners. Hey, fix the ceiling in that room, FYI.
The whole house.
The whole house.
Oh, is it the whole house? Okay,
It's a construction house.
I know SW has a camera, so you must have a camera. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Holy crap. Wait,
Work hard.
Are you guys doing
renovating?
Oh, you are? And living in it?
Yeah, well, I'm living in a bus. I converted to an RV. It's parked outside, but
I am so impressed by that. That's awesome. Now that's, guys, you're grinding, and I freaking love that. Where are you? What city? I mean, what state?
Kansas.
Awesome. So psyched to know you guys are doing that. Okay, that's, if I find anything in Kansas that needs a fix and flip, we're gonna talk, because I'm sure you guys.
You got it. 23.
Yeah, both 23.
That's awesome, and your partners for life, which is amazing. Congratulations, I love that. Guys, love is love, and I'm supported.
I don't know if my wife would be happy about that one.
Oh, she doesn't know. Well, just keep it from her.
Well, we ain't got no closets in here, so.
Wait, you're married and you're 23? How long have you been married?
Like 5 years now. I got 2 kids as well.
Wow. Are you Mormon?
What's that?
Are you Mormon?
No, Christian.
Okay, that's a very Mormon thing to do. So I just was like, wow, that's awesome. Okay, so you're hungry. This is cool. I love this. Okay, so what's your question?
So I've got this house. I saw the numbers on the Atlas, and the monthly net revenue wasn't looking so hot for what I bidded her. But the mortgage or the seller finance, I talked to them about it. They didn't seem like they wanted to do it. They wanted a cash offer.
Send me the address.
Gotcha. I can just tell you right quick.
Okay. Yeah. And you guys
23.
are you buying all these in I mean, are you doing it by where you guys are or no?
No, this is in Pittsburgh.
Okay. So what's the 23 what?
2323 Patterson Avenue.
Pittsburgh. Guys, the fact that you're renovating that house makes me so happy. I think that's so cool.
It's definitely a project.
I'm low-key jealous. Make sure you guys are doing are you guys, either one of you into social media at all?
We're getting there.
Trying. Yeah.
Guys, anything you do social media wise, I'll throw it on my TikTok. I've got I think I'm up to 120,000. So I would love to show off what you guys are doing. I think that's amazing. I think it's
really appreciated.
Okay, good. So send those over to me. Like whenever you're doing anything, I'll give you my TikTok manager.
Beautiful. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. No, I'm psyched. You guys are actually doing what I want everybody to be doing, like invest. And you guys, this is awesome. Okay, so this is your place in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What place? Has it got a garage on the backside?
I don't think so.
Really? Okay, I'm just thinking like
it's just park up front.
Right? You go to Costco and you buy, and you have to carry it all up there.
Right.
That's all I'm thinking right now. Okay, so wow, that's a cool place. Okay, so what's the plan here?
I had the offer of 72 on it, and then I guess rehab's I tried to haggle her down, but wasn't much on it. But I was thinking maybe if you could work with them, maybe do the seller finance.
Okay, but here's the deal. So do they own it outright? No. Let's see. Yeah. So no open loans. Okay. So they think it's worth 89. Let me just ask you, what are you going to put your place up for that you're rehabbing right now?
Not mine, but
depends. Should be around 250, 240 when it's done.
Okay, so you think it's
the neighbor's
worth...
renovating theirs, and theirs is going to go for $500,000. So,
holy moly. Okay, so but I mean, you're saying 240, but you're probably put it up for 260, 280 just to see what happens, right?
usually, yeah.
Okay, so that's what they're doing here too. Keep in mind, everybody puts their place up for more than they think they can get. So the fact that you came down to 72 is not really coming down. It's kind of where they were thinking. Okay.
Gotcha.
Plus, now you gotta subtract out the any kind of rehab. What do you think in rehab wise?
Thinking maybe $3.
$3,000. Okay. I'm gonna say 5 because I've never seen the $3,000 rehab ever. Even just like fixing up the landscape in the front. It's gonna be more than $3,000. Okay, so at 72 it does cash flow though. So I'll give you that. It's 300. I'm gonna get rid of these fee. So you're okay at your price. You're okay. It's not super sellable. If this was something that you guys are going in and rehabbing and selling on your own, it's a different deal. But it's not sellable.
Gotcha.
Nobody is going to want to buy this. Now, so again, you made that offer though. The 72 is what you've already offered.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens if we kind of blow their mind a little bit. I don't usually go this route, but it seems like you guys have already done enough negotiating that it's time to come in with a big fat over offer of 10,000. I mean, of 100,000 with a $4,500 down payment. What are the rents here?
4,500.
What?
You said 4,500 down payment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Rents. What are rents going to be?
I had it about 13.
13's fair. Okay, let's go 1,300, not 1,000. Okay, if it's 1,300 a month, what I do is I take that number and I divide it by 4 because I'm willing to give them 1/4 of the rents as a payment. So that's $325. And so at $325, we're going to still cash flow at $450 a month. Okay, so that's going to give us a cash of 50,000. The buyer's entry fee is going to be about 10 grand. That's kind of a sweet spot for buyers. That's where they like to be. Like if they're going to spend 10 grand and then get $6,000 the first year, they're feeling pretty good about that. Okay. So
gotcha.
I would go back to them and say, hey, we've been looking at the numbers and we blame it all on cash flow. Like we want to invest in this place, but there's no way to make it cash flow. So here's another number you can give them too. So once we tell them we're going to we'll be a 10-year balloon. And so the way I tell people this, so at the end of it, we're going to be paying them a $56,000 balloon payment at the end of year 10. Okay. But what I tell them is I'm like, hey, we both know that this place needs some rehab. I'm going to come in and take care of the rehab. And the only way that I can see making this cash flow is if I pay you $100,000 and I incentivize you to take a set of payment, and I'm going to pay you this $325 every month for the next 10 years. Like make it sound like it's a treat. Like you're going to get this and it's never going to stop for 10 years. And you're surprised at the end of 10 years is a check for $56,500. That is the only way.
56,000.
Yeah, 56,500. I'll send you. Let's see if it generates the email. Here's the email that you can send. Just take the meat of this and fashion it however you want to. but I'll send this
Gotcha.
to you. Yeah, and so it's all in the way that you pitch this, guys. It's like, hey, I'm going to overpay you, and usually I come in and I say, hey, what do you think about? Yeah, I know you're asking 89, but what would you say to $100,000 for this place? And they'll be like, wait,
Gotcha.
we're asking 89, and that 89 is $10,000 more than we thought we could get. Wait, you're blowing my mind. You're going to offer me more? And you're like, yeah, let me explain how and why. And the why is I can't invest in your place, and no investor can invest in your place because it doesn't cash flow. In order to make it cash flow, I need you to accept a set of terms. And a lot of those they won't know what it means, which is fine. And it's like, what I want to do is pay you that $325 every month for the next 10 years. And then at the end of that, I will pay you that $56,000. Okay.
Gotcha.
So let's give that
loud
a
and
go,
clear.
and we'll try to sell that for you.
Sweet.
Okay. Hey, good job. What's the due date on this thing?
Should be by end of year.
End of year?
Yes. Probably by the fall.
Is it? But it's
probably
your
by the fall.
Who owns it, or are you just doing this for somebody else, or what do you know? You own it.
It's mine. Yeah.
What do you pay for?
130. I had to find a private lender too because I own a car lot and I couldn't get a loan from a bank for being self-employed. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's amazing. Hey, so like, what you need to do is start getting people in there to help you, and it's only going to more times than not get your buddies and just get a bunch of pizza, and and just make it. Did you ever have to read Tom Sawyer? Make it like fun and make them think that they're having fun coming in and helping you. But you have people in there. Let's get this thing done because you got money. That's money that's just sitting there waiting to be made. That's awesome.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm excited about it.
That's really cool. Good job, you guys. I love it.
Thank you. Right. It's sitting on 3 acres too, so it's pretty fun. We've been riding dirt bikes.
Oh, that's sick. It's on 3 acres.
Yeah.
So, are you planning on selling it, or do you want to live in it?
I haven't decided yet. So
yeah, that's probably a good one.
I have a 3-year note. So
you what?
I have it on a 3-year note. Well, probably 2.5 now. So I got a little bit of time to decide.
Well, keep in mind, if you do it as an investment, you're going to pay taxes on it. If you live in it for 2 years, then you don't have to pay taxes on anything you make on it. Did you know that? And because you're married,
that's how you avoid capital gains, or what?
Yeah, so capital gains is there's no capital gains on primary residence. So, and the beauty is if the price goes up, I mean, you and your wife together each get $250,000 tax free. And so if you sold it for $500,000 more, you know, that would all be tax free. Anything less than that is all tax free. So you might think about living in it for those 2 years and then selling it. That way you're saving completely on capital gains.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Good to know.
I'm super smart. It's amazing.
Well, we appreciate the help.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime, guys. Good job.
All right. Yeah, we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Okay, later.
Later.
All right, Marcelo, what's up? You got some news?
Hey, yeah, one of the agents called me back. It was one of the listing agents actually for the 23 North Morley.
Okay, let's see.
It was the all brick
that's
23 North Morley Street.
Cool.
And yeah, basically I asked her a couple questions. The neighborhood, you know, she said that, you know, they can't give any information. So I was trying to bring up like on the Baltimore Police Department, you know, just some information on the neighborhood. So I was actually just in the middle of that now. And what she did tell me is that the situation with this property is that the owner passed away and the kids are trying to sell it. I
Good.
forgot to ask her how many kids are involved, but I'm
Perfect.
assuming it's multiple because she said kids.
Yep.
So that's the situation. She said there's no central AC. The kitchen needs a little TLC. The basement needs to be done. What else did she say? I think that's
I think we're good. Yeah, you're in a good spot for a low cash offer.
You're thinking this one's more of a cash offer?
No, I think it's seller finance in the end, because
what was that?
I think it's seller finance in the end.
Okay, yeah.
So here's what I like to suggest in these situations. Find out how many kids, of course. We're going to assume it's 3, let's say. So what we need to do, and we'll come in with a low cash offer of 65, let's say. Okay, so it's half. And just let them know there's a lot of rehab that needs to happen before we can get it up to being rentable. It's kind of not. We're going to say that the front yard needs grass. We got to get an inspection in there and figure out everything that needs. And we're going to have to uninstall the chairlift unless we get an elderly person in there. The floors need to be redone. We want to kind of paint a picture of, golly, you guys got your work cut out for you. The kitchen needs to be updated. They'll probably agree with all this stuff. They'll be like, yeah, it's kind of old and whatever. So that's why we're going so low on the cash price. Also, we have to probably, I don't think, that bathroom's been kind of redone.
You said the offer would be 65?
65, 50% of what they're asking.
Yeah.
And we really, we'd say we got to do a lot of painting. There's going to be a lot of stuff that has to happen. We're going to put in AC because we think it's necessary. All that kind of stuff. So we're just painting a picture of, wow, this place really needs some major rehab. And so that's all we can offer. And so when they say no, which they will inevitably, we come back and say, well, at your offer price, this does not cash flow. We can't get it to cash flow, and as an investor, that's what we need to do. But
correct. Now, Trent, like I was looking into the like what rents are in the area. What the Zillow has for rent, is that accurate? Or like it says a rent estimate $1,853 a month. Is that accurate, or is it a little inflated?
That's usually about right. So that's the regular. The Section 8 is $2,270. So this will qualify as a Section 8. So we can figure everything at the 8. Let's figure it at 1,800. Okay. And we tell them, I mean, the only way to make it so we come in and we say, the only way that we can do your offer, I mean, the offer price you have of 130 is by doing a set of payments. And if you guys are willing to do that, we're going to figure the payment to them as 1 quarter. 1,800 divided by 4. We're going to offer them $450 as a payment per month. Okay. So what I want to do is, depending on how many kids there are, I want to make this divisible by however many kids. So if it's 450 and we're going to say there's 3 kids, we're going to offer 150 per kid each, and we'll handle getting them paid their money each month. They won't have to deal with that. The money will go to them each separately. That's kind of a way, because we don't know what the relationships are or anything like that. So the cleaner we can make it for them, the better. So basically, we're going to offer that. That's going to be the offer price. Now, when they fight back and they're like, well, that's not going to really work for us. That's not enough. That's when you can crank this up a little bit too. Well, how about 140? Can I give you 140 set of payments over, and make sure your balloon is always 10 years. And these are all things that I do at the very highest, so we can come down if we have to. So I say at 10 years, we'll give you that 150 every month per person, so the 450 for 10 years. At the end of that 10 years, we're going to make a balloon payment of $69,500.
What's the 6,500? 69,500. I got it.
Okay. And the way we find that when you're on Wholesale Atlas is you go into advanced mode up here, and it'll give you all that other information, and that sure helps. I mean, that gives you a really nice number to tell them. Okay.
All right. Trent, do you suggest like saying like this, the stuff that Richard says about, I'm looking at it from like a DSCR loan, and in order to qualify, I have to, basically make some profit on it. Do you use that? Do you suggest for us to say that, or?
So Wholesale Atlas figures that all out for you as well. So here's your DSCR loan, down payment 20,000. So it figures all that for you. I don't lean on it too much on something this low priced, just because we're giving them such a low. We're going to give them an offer price that's pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to base that low offer price on the amount of work that needs to be done. Our lenders having a problem with it because we really want them to say no to this price, so we can offer them the Trojan horse and put it up to 130, 140.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but it's also, you got to fill them out. I mean, it's one of those things where the beauty is you can go up to 150 if you wanted to. It's not going to change things much. Here I'll even do the numbers for you. So if we did this on a seller finance at 150, okay, still keep our original 6,500 down, still keep our 450 on. When we go to advanced mode, we'll see that now we're going to pay them $90,000 at the end of it, whereas before it was going to be 69. So that's where the money comes into play, is that balloon payment. But you got to keep in mind that entire time for those 10 years, which is 120 months, the investor on this one is going to make 120 times, what is that, 784, is going to make $94,000. Okay, so they make that, and then they're paying out 69. Like, that's not a bad deal.
And then one more thing, she said she's the listing agent as far as like commissions, because the person listed was Seta, but the person listed is Carrie. I think she's out of town. So then Concetta is on the same realtor team. She said she's the listing agent.
So there's a seller's agent and a buyer's agent. So they're trying to get both sides.
Yeah. Okay. So they're already trying to do that. Okay.
Yeah, and just tell them, oh, I'm good. I can represent myself. That's no problem. And they might come back and say, well, the seller pays for it. And if the seller pays for it, then you're fine with it.
Yeah, as long as they got to include that in the contract, that if the seller is going to pay for it.
Right, that's got to be dialed. So that's the thing, that money comes out of the down payment from the seller. And so on this property, if we go 130, times 6%. The realtor is looking for $7,800 if they're going to take both sides. So we say, no, if you're not taking both sides, you'll have your 3%. And so at 130 times %, that's $4,000. And so out of this $6,500 down payment, $4,000 of it goes to the realtor.
That's a nice payday for them.
For them, yeah.
And
That's
not
why
doing much.
when you're working with these guys, realize they're making some good money on these things. So don't hesitate to remember that for sure.
And I mean, how do I at what point in the conversation do I do that? Once they agree, and then just go, okay, and I'm going to represent myself.
That's for you to understand. That's not part of the negotiation at all.
Okay.
That's for them. That's going to be their surprise when they close and the realtor's like, "Miss the money." So that's the deal they have with the realtor. The realtor and the seller are the ones that have that contract. You don't have to deal with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And that's a really good point. KH Properties. I negotiate realtors' commissions all the time. There's not a realtor alive that has gotten their full commission out of me, and there never will be, because I am as greedy as they come. So you can always negotiate it. Okay, guys. Well, cool. We're at, it looks like we're right at 10 o'clock. So I'll probably cut it off here. I've got to go and get some utilities switched over again still. It takes forever. And I've got another property I'm working on. Let me see, where is CVS Family or I can't remember your name. I'll reach out to you today. I think I sent over the addresses you were asking for. But hey, guys, please know I'm around 24/7, really. If you need to DM me, do it. I'm available to answer your questions. I try to answer them as quickly as possible. Sometimes I might, if it's late night, I might just say, hey, come to the live, and we can work it out. If you DM me, send me as much information as possible. Don't say, hey, remember we talked about that thing 3 weeks ago? I won't, because I'm old and I don't remember. So I guarantee it. So send me as much information as you can in the DMs. I can. It's 10 times easier for me to help you guys out. Okay. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow 8 a.m.